Well, 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 here we are again. What is up, everybody? It is Nude Molina. Oh no. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. It's Friday night, so I expect a few less people. Maybe not 100 less, but a few less, and that's fine by me. It's all good. This is the kind of stuff that I really enjoy doing. Don't get me wrong. I love playing Zelda. Love love playing Mortal Kombat games. But this picking through code and finding hidden stuff. This is cool. Now, like a lot of this stuff, from what I understand from people less enthusiastic than me, that it's not anything that hasn't been seen before. But it's still fun to go through this stuff and see what maybe other people haven't had a chance to see yet. So, but what's up, Dave? We got Guillermo, Tobal, Master of My Universe, Wicked Arcade. What's up, JoJo? Dragonfly Jones, Tithe, Michael. Oh, what's up? Oh, it's Dank. What's up, Dank? Master of My Universe, Patricio, Jurgen, Strike Through, CMM, Stellarex, Saw, Phobos Anomaly. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? What's up, Derek? Thanks for sending the link. Leskif and Extendar. So I think when we finished up last time, we finished up Liu Kang, and so we'll just move right along. I hope this. We'll go through the rest of the characters, then see if maybe we can find some other cool stuff, like in the backgrounds, like yeah, the backgrounds, or if there's any kind of unused stuff in the backgrounds or something like that. I also found a tool that allows us to uh, pick apart some other files uh, in uh, like the Trilogy source and some other stuff like that too. So that might be pretty cool. What's up, Doctor House? It is not lupus. Bread Moth. There is a GitHub link. It's just for a simple program called img.zip. Um, it was posted on Twitter earlier today. But if I'm going to go ahead and put the link in here, and that you'll have. I mean, obviously you'll want to read through it and see how it works. But it's basically a drag and drop utility that you drag the BDD and the BDD files and the IMG files in, and it just rips all of the assets into a folder to view. So pretty cool stuff. All right. Well, let's look at. So there's quite a few things to go through. I think there's like 11 folders for the female ninjas. So something that I learned um, in this MK2 data, we looked at Hat Head. Let's revisit Hat Head real quick. Um, I'm curious. Can we make a GIF out of this? I didn't think so. I'm using an app I haven't used in a very, very, very long time, but it's called IR Fan View or Irfan View. Just a little bit more easy to bring the thumbnails up. So I wish that they would be a transparent. They would be in a transparent background like they were for other stuff, but this is okay. Something interesting. So he's Hat Head here, but then in in the file names it's TM, and we thought that was all kinds of different stuff. It's for it's for Tony Marquez. Yeah, it's because Tony Marquez, Anthony Marquez, is the actor who played Kung Lao. So and then Cat, that's for uh, Catalan Zamiar. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, so this folder is obviously like their sprite segments. I have everything sorted by size already. So I tried to do a little bit of prep before the stream started. Didn't get a whole lot of time, but it is what it is. Something interesting here, Kitana. If we look at Kitana, we're gonna have to really blow this thing up. Um, Kitana here has uh, a very dark outfit compared to her player one outfit. I don't know if that was maybe an original player two palette, uh, but yeah, instead of the silver color, there was this dark gray or this dark blue. So that was kind of neat. That was kind of neat little thing to find. Yeah, it's all the different sprite segments. So this is one that I thought, where did it go? Yeah, the spin chop. So let me pull up this spin chop. So it looks like uh, she would be using a. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I'm sorry. I do not have the whole. I don't have the whole desktop in view. My bad, guys. I do not have the entire desktop in view. That is my fault. I do apologize. I thought it would be. There we go. Now the whole desktop is in view. My bad. Yeah, it looks like it's probably some kind of fan spin. Just just looking at it, looks like there's it probably her like her final back plus high punch, which is that little fan swipe. Uh, might have had a few more. It just was done differently, I guess. Yeah, you're right, Abdul. Uh, I think something with regards to that. These kind of source dumps, when they were originally made, they were probably made for. They probably had like console ports in mind. Probably had console ports in mind. So, like, I have a UMK3 source dump that it's kind of the same thing like this, but it actually has an alternate palette for like player two Katana, Jade, player two Jade, Melina, player two Melina, that you can apply to each image. So that like an arcade source dump would be like that, but something like this that is arcade sprites, but it's um, still prepped for console ports. That's probably why it is the way it is. So these, see, the thing is like most of these are not all that interesting, right? Sometimes you just find a few nice gold nuggets. The the amount something that always interests me though is just the amount of sprite segments that go into every frame of animation. It's not just one big sprite with every move. There's a lot of programming that goes on. Still not a whole lot there. Kicked, flipped, tripped, throws, falling, fans. There we go. Yeah, so like here's the throwing and like the fan throwing sprites, but you can see down here where each fan individually has its own sprite for each frame of animation, and that's attached to that's attached in the animation sequence that's programmed in. Got some fatal stuff here. Doesn't look like it's out of the ordinary. She does have her own fan color. Isn't it like that gold or tan color? Yeah, I saw that list GIF in the last stream. I didn't put together like any GIFs of it. I put together a GIF of Johnny doing the move. That ain't it. It's this one. I put together a GIF of Johnny doing the move. But I have seen that other one that you mentioned. So here's some, the finishing stuff. Let's see if we can find their victim sprites. Probably be in the next one. Maybe not. There's Jade. And of course there is no Player 2 Jade palette. Trying to find her. And the thing that, I was reading more into it. The thing that surprises me, if you look like the head hole stuff. That is. That's like that. Those sprites were done. Those were ready to go, and I think they decided at the last minute to cancel those for obvious reasons. I guess they felt that it was a little too graphic for the time, even Mortal Kombat, which surprised me a little bit. I want to see if I can turn the head holes into a GIF, because I'd like to kind of see what they look like all together. But I only see, oh, there they go. Gosh, these are kind of graphic. They really are. Wow. Copy selected. Oh, good lord. I didn't want to do that. See, we put them in here. No, go figure. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go to our handy dandy easy GIF maker. It's just easier this way. Hey, what's up, Tab Mock? How's it going, sir? I don't know how good this is going to look. It's probably not going to look good at all because they're all different sizes. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Kind of shows us a little bit. Yeah, that's violent. That is super violent. Yeah, what's up, Mariano? Maybe, maybe not. The skiff. This particular build had all of the EJB code stripped out of it, so hard to say. But yeah, so here are the different. Um, that's another thing is if you look at the completed sprites, like before they jump into the segments. So at some point, the nice thing about doing these by file size is you have the full-on like demonstration put together sprites all as one, uh, and then you go to the sprite segments. So they didn't have the put together ones for the hole in the head sprite segments, but I presume they would just be putting the hole in the head uh, sprites on in place of the decapitation sprites. That's my guess. So there's Midway Presents stuff. Nothing really special there. What's up, Kando? MK Blood stuff. This is all pretty standard items. They got the body parts, explosions. Doesn't look that great when you explode the sprite size, but that's okay. MK2 Endings. These are cool. That's one for each fighter, right? Yeah, it looks like it. I love the artwork. The artwork in MK2 and all that stuff is like the best. And what's crazy is that's just 240 by 119. So such small files, but the art it just looks so good. Yeah, if you are here and if you don't mind, um, go ahead and like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. That's much appreciated. This whole thing is blown like it has just blown my mind. Like the stream from Tuesday has like 17,000 views on it last I checked. Like there's been articles with the stream attached to it. It's been nuts, um, and I don't really understand. But uh, like I never got into doing YouTube stuff for like I want to get millions of subscribers and crap like that. But it's really fun to do, and then on top of that, it's like it gives the classics, like the classic MK games, some love, and that's like important to me. So it's kind of cool that like things exploded a little bit because hopefully people stick around and they see some more of the classic MK stuff with the various hacks that are out there, how tos, why things are the way they are, and then gameplay also. So Anyway, thank you, Dragonfly. Dragonfly Jones. The backgrounds from the endings without. So you just want like the structure around them, Tab Mock? Is that what you're saying? The baby stuff's kind of funny. Now that's something I never realized, and maybe somebody can verify this for me in in like revision 3.1. Kitana does baby Kitana does not have a mask on. Baby Melina does. I never noticed that before. Some background stuff. Now this is neat. Um, the they call it time floor. I don't know why they call it time floor, but it's the steps for the portal stage in the background, and it looks like at one point they were supposed to have parallax on them. See how they kind of go from slanted to straight? They don't do that in the final game, but they looks like they did in a previous revision. Oh, what it's like behind the characters? It's just blank space, Tab Mock. There's sprite segments built around those frames. It's blank behind them. See, the Khan standing up animation is cool. Looks like the tree animation is pretty standard. The monk, they call them bats. I always called them carrion pigeons. This thunder, if you look at it a little bit more closely, it might be hard to tell through the stream, but it looks like a zap for the like the MK2 logo on the introduction. I think that the time monks got cut because they're holding those staffs, and I don't think they hold the staffs in the final version. Torch and background guy, better known as Blaze and Hornbuckle, respectively. Jamie, yeah. So, the alternate color is like the background behind the fence. Paul actually put was able to port that into MK2 Plus. That was there originally. It just went unused. Warp light. That's interesting. MK boxes as the character select screen icons. And those have not changed. You can get your CD. And MK chunks is all the various different body parts. It's kind of cool looking. You got intestines and pelvises, bones. Security stuff. Lou. I don't think anything changed here either. I'm not the most savvy person when it comes to changes between versions, but it looks very similar. These are the different parallaxing floors, of course. Excuse me. Nothing too special there. The font files. Friendship. Friendship. Ishpip friend. I'm not sure where that came from. Schnerdepfee. Schnerdepfee. It's the Soul Steel stuff. It's the guys hanging. I think Parallax put together one of all these guys hanging in the Deadpool, which I think these are the same guys that hung in the pit in the first game. All the different arms. There's the ugly guy. Cage. Yeah, a couple different, all these different ones. Yeah, that would have been really cool if there was like a hidden stage or something. And they were all hanging up there. Dragon logo, sprite segments. Midway presents miscellaneous. So I thought this was kind of neat. Like, box is the MK2 life bar. Bar box 2 is the MK1 life bar. And then you have some sample life bars in here. Kano, and then you have a couple of them all put together. Liu Kang, J Cage, Shang Tsung, and Raiden. These are all of. These are primarily Shang's morphs. So it looks like he has, I think, 3 frames of morph. So like his animation frame, 3 frames of morph, and then the character. Now this is something that's cool that I appreciate. When he morphs to each ninja, he keeps their color. um, if you watch UMK3 revision 1.2, or actually all the regular public midway releases, when Shang morphs into any male ninja, he always uses the palette for Scorpion's morph, and then the very last frame, when he's actually the character, it pulls in the appropriate palette. Same with the female ninjas. It's just Katana's. It's just Katana's palette for all of them. Yeah, they definitely put a little more thought into that. This Zheim is the cooler stuff right here in my opinion. Like when he morphs into Jax, I mean, like it's so well done. Like they really had to do some. There was a lot of artwork involved in this. Yeah, I can try to zoom in. Let's do the one where he goes to Sub-Zero here. Why can't you keep the zoom? There's the first one for Melina. And then here's the third one for Melina. So yeah, like it's because like his hand's starting to come, or like his hand's starting to come up to where Melina's hand would be, and it's like almost equal parts Shang and Melina, like in the torso, the lower body, is obviously all Melina, but there's some Shang color still there. Yeah, look at this one for Shang. This is great. A lot of thought put into that. A lot of work put in. Oh, here we go. Fat Raiden. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, this is great. Jax bust. Oh God. All right. I've got to I know it's already out there and it's very popular. Of course, like you don't have to go far to find these. But I'm going to I'm going to put a gift together. I'm sorry. I have to. Fat Jacks and then uh break pop. All right. Thick Jacks. Probably have to reorder them. Yeah. Nope. One. Yeah, that's no. There we go. Okay. Oh gosh, I love that. Of course, in the game they blow it like they shake a little bit before they pop, but Sub Gerardo. Oh, that is so good. There's more. Okay, here's the females. Let's see. Pop Rad. Oh man, these are great. Oh, there's the rest of them. Pop Ho, because Pop Ho Sung Pack. Oh, Fat Chang, that looks great. Oh, these sprites are amazing. I know, like I said, these all exist and they are all so readily available. Okay, but oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Like there's even like fat explosions. That's great. fat hat. It's like, let's see, let's go back one. It's like there is there's Katana's Tinder profile picture right there. And there's Katana when you meet her in real life. Anyway. I swear I've seen these be happy ones, like these smiley faces, somewhere. I cannot remember where, though. I swear it was like maybe even in, like, maybe it was in like the Genesis port or something. I can't remember. But these are cool. So you got these names. So you got, dang, damn it. Hat Boy, Cage, Shang Tsung, Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Riptide. Knockout, that's probably Melina or Katana, one of the two. Bombshell is the other one, Knockout and Bombshell. Then Kentaro and Edward, Scissorhands, that's Baraka. That's right, that's what it is. That's interesting, Tabmock. I wonder, huh? Battle sprites. Let's see what else we got. So here's some interesting things. Let's see. Asmodeus. I feel like I've seen him in some Mugen before, probably. Is it Asmodeus or Asmodeus? I don't know. Asmodeus. Bombshell and Knockout. Sub-Zero, Shao Kahn, Kung Lao. Edward, Melina, Hat Boy again. Reptile. Rancor. Katana. Yep. Barada. Feral. Ariel. Siren. Rage, and Cage. Huh. Yeah, the extra how they misspelled katana, or not misspelled, but they had an alternate spelling for katana. Some of the sound files have Melina spelled differently also. Malena. Ooh, this is some cool stuff too. The acid splash. I never really paid attention to how much detail really is in this acid splash. If you look at this, that is some serious attention to detail right there. Like I've always said, I mean UMK3 is my favorite game, but MK2 is absolutely the most polished, best looking game in the series and most complete. Yep, that's old Awa. Aww. Which that sound clip is in UMK3 also, it's just not used. Now this is something that I wonder, Tabmock or somebody can probably, did the, like Raiden's hat, does that stay there on like the old withered up husk like that? What would be kind of cool is if it fell off. That would actually be neat. What's up, Buzzda? But it's cool how they have individualized for each one. Gerardo, that is 100% intentional because of copyright issues with the video game Raiden. I can't remember if it was NES or if it was Genesis or what system it was for, but there were copyright concerns with his name on the home ports, so they just changed it to Rayden. What's interesting to me, though, Tabmock, Raiden has that fourth sprite for his hat. Okay? Kung Lao only has three. The rest of the cast only has three each. And that, like, kind of interests me. That very much interests me. That is just the segment, I think. Well, it could be. Yeah, it could just be unused completely. You're right. Yeah, that could be it. And talk about more attention to detail. This one in particular, look at the glow on the edge of his hat from the Shang sucking, the soul sucking. Also interesting. Because once a sprite is on the graphics chips, um, the amount of space in the program ROM to reference it and create animation frames is minimal, all things considered. MK suck files. These are for what? Molina's Fatality, I think. Oh, pretty standard issue. It's hard to say if it was a time crunch or what. Honestly, it's hard to say. Combat Bolt. Mortal Bolt. Huh. Looks like some unused stuff. I don't know if that maybe that was unused there or not. Here's one of Vogel just in the sun. No reason why. No reason why whatsoever. Just, yeah, whatever. Now, what's interesting here is MK extras. Like, they knew it was extra stuff. That's interesting to me. Like, here's the Kintaro stuff. Smoke and Jade creeping. Toasty Forden. The Whirlwind. I really want to see what this looks like. I really need to group these and okay. Yeah, I'm very anxious to see how this looks. Let's lower the delay a little bit so it's a little bit faster. So it looks a little more. And I apologize if this part of it is a little bit boring to you guys. This is something that the hacker in me comes out every once in a while, and I don't mind doing a little bit of animated or a little bit of real time work to make something happen. That's kind of neat looking. I'd like to know what that is. I wonder, huh? I wonder if maybe this was an early concept unused for an ice clone. So where instead of maybe he could do it on command, he has to be idle, and then he just kind of does the whole reptile stance, where he like where a reptile would be going invisible, but then it just creates a tornado and makes him a clone. Or maybe he freezes himself, and if you touch him, you get frozen. So maybe not so much of as an ice clone as like an ice statue. He turns himself frozen. If you touch him, you get frozen. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking, honestly. All the Kintaro stuff. Toasty Man. Poor Sonya. So, okay, this is interesting to me. All right, they have different. Um, Instead of like in UMK3, when you went to the Choose Your Destiny Tower, or you went to the Destiny Towers, and you had the four ones. You had the four, and they were all zoomed out. Those were the same character select portraits, the same sprites, just zoomed out in a routine that was run. But here, these are actually smaller files. So, like these guys, they're 36 by 45 pixels. And the character select ones are 56 by 70. So they're larger. But if you look at them, they're not. Um, there's not a whole lot less detail in each of them. But yeah, it's that's an interesting. There's Scorpion Spear. Yeah, you're probably right. So if you look at, yeah, you're right. They are they're the tower ones. They're labeled mountain, which as you're going up the mountain, and you can tell with Shao Kahn at the top, that's definitely what they're for. But Tab Mock, I agree with you. If you look like at the new UMK3 select screen, like for UMK3 Plus, the new select screen, it's uh it's definitely not as good. Like the images are definitely less polished. Hey Mike, Paul's just on a break. Like I have mentioned this before. Uh, Paul and I talk a couple times a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but we don't talk about Mortal Kombat stuff very often. It's like, you know, he hasn't done any active build in a while. There's no active build on UMK3 Plus because I worked on UMK3 Plus basically for 5.5 years straight, or 5 years straight, I guess. Yeah, because I started working on it back when it was revision 1.3 back in 2017. And then beta 2 for UMK3 Plus launched uh, March of this year. So 5 years straight without really taking any break at all. So the past 9 months have been kind of nice. And Paul worked on MK2 Plus for, I think he started on it like 2014 or 15 or something like that. So uh, much deserved break. But yes, you are correct, Kando, that if you're not careful, and if you mention Paul's name, he tends to go back into hiding. So just gotta be careful. What's up, Megatron? But this is the kind of stuff that really makes me want to maybe not hack as much, but like dig deeper into code. And like the really interesting stuff for me is like the audio files and the what do you call that? The like the assembly files, the ASMs, kind of like what kind of code goes in there. So like the coding stuff really interests me. Ninjas, hey, word to the ninjas. So typical stances. So this is the same thing, right? There's three different ninjas with three different stances, but they all share the same sprite set. So you could swap the palettes between any of them. This is another one again, like I mentioned before, with UMK3, you get one main palette, and all of the characters are ripped from Scorpion's palette, but you can apply the other ninjas' palettes to those sprites. So here's the elbow. We know the elbow exists already. I'm curious to see if the ninjas have some kind of back punch or something like that. Looks like Scorpion's trying to. I didn't realize that the elbow went up that high, but it looks like Scorpion's trying to get a whiff to make sure he put his deodorant on. Uppercuts, ducks, duck turns. Their knees. There's the knee. So far, nothing. Now, the other part that I will mention is the character IDs for the ninjas. I think are 8, 9, and A. I think, and then Jax. I could be wrong, but Jax is the last character. I think he's character ID B. I think, because the ninjas are 8, 9, and A. Something like that. Let's see. I'm trying to find if there's any like interesting palettes or anything in here too, like alternate palettes that didn't make it in. There's their flips. They all have the same throws. Yeah, see, like so here's Scorpion in an invisible throw, like an invisible frame. See, we're all aware of the air ice, and I put together a GIF. I think I put it on stream last week of air spit. This is interesting. Oh, no, okay. Oh, the scorpion swipe. That's from his fatality. Okay. Sub-Zero's, let's see, throwing. It's labeled sub ninja sub Vic. Oh, victory. Dummy. I doubt that there's anything regarding noob in all of this. Because he was the last character. The very, very last character to be built. And I don't think Ed even knew about him until the game was public, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. Oh, yes. Reptile head. Scary looking. I don't know the skiff. I mean, I don't know the legalities behind obtaining source code or displaying it. I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care. I wish, actually, quite frankly, people just wouldn't talk about that. There is Dark Scorpion. There is Dark Sub. And there is Dark Reptile. There's the dolls. The dolls are so cute. I feel like I kind of missed something in here. Maybe not. Unless I'm totally missing something. I saw one, somebody shared something on Twitter, I think, and it was like a blue scorpion in Sub-Zero's stance. I was hoping to find that in here, and I don't know where that could be. Yeah, somebody put out, and I'm not going to say his name, he can pipe up if he wants to, but he put out a hack of Star Fox, and like I feel like honestly it takes like nuts of steel to hack anything, any of Nintendo's IP. But that Star Fox hack looks pretty sweet too. Yeah, maybe this one certain sprite is just not in the place I'm looking for it, obviously. Huh, that's all right. NU Jax. NU Jax. Why NU? Head bop. I love that. That's an interesting dynamic for Jax too. Is he's got the elbow, the close up punch that makes you dizzy. Okay, yeah, you're right, Master. That's true. And this power punch, we'll put this together. Um, because this was supposed to be used as, I believe, like a baseball pitch, like fatality type of thing. Power punch. One, two, three, four, five, six. Where's the last one? Pow punch 2. There we go. And we're gonna make a GIF out of that again. All right, let's drop the delay on these. I mean, that's actually pretty good form if he wanted to throw a baseball. That's actually decent, like actually decent wind up form, until of course he gets to where he's gonna punch instead of throw, like the knee, like the leg kick and everything. It's actually pretty good. Nothing in the arm is great because he's obviously making a punch and not a throw, but the lower body mechanics are solid. Uh, no, he's not. He's definitely punching. Nobody throws a baseball like that, or nobody should throw a baseball like that. Like I said, the lower body mechanics are really good if you're gonna throw a baseball, but the upper body mechanics definitely just good for a punch. I wish they would have put the old Jax sprites in here if they would have ever published them. That would have been a nice find. Don't see anything else particularly unused, unfortunately. Besides the punch. Okay. The jump throw, the projectile. The air projectile that he has in that Jax MK2 Jax has in Trilogy. There you go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was MK2 Jax's throw air projectile in Trilogy. What's interesting? Let's look at this. Okay, yeah. It looked like almost looked like some of his hand was out of the frame, but it was all there. That's pretty nice move structure. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's all pretty standard stuff. Standard reactions. Flipped and thrown. Oh, that's funny. In this sweep frame, his belt came up. And you can see his belt's up there. That's funny. Body slam. Gotcha grabs. Victory stances. Ground pound 2009. Yeah, that's all pretty standard. Arm rip. The clapper. I know what his arm rip is, but... Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, shoot. Check this out. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where'd they go? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, there's 12. Because if this is what I think it is, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. That's what I was thinking. Is that it looks almost like he grabs the arms and holds them and holds them. Really? Huh. Yeah, that's what it looks like anyway. If somebody wants to maybe if somebody has the access to do this, to like run a Jax Fatal, what does he do currently? I would be interested to know that. Probably. Curious to see what they look like now. Here we go. That's interesting. Alright, so let's advance it frame by frame here. Frame advance, what are you doing? Am I doing frame advance wrong? Nope. Oh, it's yeah. Oh, it's oh, that's nice. It just can't do the frame advance very well. I was trying to do single frame advance to see, but yeah, I know, and it wasn't working right. Collect height, like it was taking a lot of time. Like it wasn't advancing. I know how to do it. Like I said, it just wasn't advancing right. Yeah, I know. I know collect height, one frame at a time. But yeah, like if I do it, like I can turn the camera on and show you I'm hitting the period. But anyway, yeah, it's really interesting. Like you can see, I still like they use the full animation, But I can't help but wonder if, like, was it meant to be like that? I don't know. I don't know. Nice to see you here, Colactite, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Yeah, that would be awesome if, like, he just held him. That would be sweet. Hey, what's up, Rusty? Hugo. This is just Jax getting fatalized. Yeah, he's got the hole in his head here, too. Man, that's so violent. Poof. M2 bolt, or R, that's RN2. RN2 bolt, RN2 bolt. These make my head hurt. I believe Paul restored these in MK2 Plus. Oh, thanks for coming, Kando. Nice to have you. Nice of you to come out. Yeah, I mean, there's Raiden Bolt 5, Raiden Bolt 2. Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on there. But yeah, those were restored with MK2 Plus. That's true. What's up, not now? Let's see, there's this Zap 4. Doing some kind of zap move, it looks like, almost. So then here's a Death Bolt. See what? So his two fatalities at MK2. It's the electrocution fatality where he grabs you and just, and then the exploding uppercut. So here's a fun fact, Buzda. In UMK3, um, there is a side, like on Scorpion's lair and on the riverfront. There's a skull on the right side of Scorpion's lair, and there's also another broken bridge on the right side of the riverfront. But they're off screen and you can't see them. In UMK3 Plus, they're restored. They're there, you just can't see them. Another fun fact: the riverfront is actually several pixels, many pixels shorter as a stage. It's not as wide as all of the other stages, and it's the only one that's like that. I want to look more into this. Like, there's this Raiden Zap 4 and Raiden Death Blow 3. Those are the only ones. What's there? Is there anything in here? No. Right, so let's grab these. I just want to copy them over just for grins. Let's see if we can find them somewhere else. And so here's the other thing. A lot of those extra assets, like those kind of like constant assets, are cut. Uh, it's very possible that the lightning wrapping around Raiden could have done funky things on some of the busier stages, um, such to the point that they couldn't, like, they'd have screen flicker or things would start to get kind of unreliable. What's interesting is there is an there's actually one more stage in MK1 than what people realize. If I believe Raiden or it's either Raiden or Johnny, it's definitely Raiden, but maybe Johnny as well. If they're in, if one of them or both of them are fighting in the throne room, instead of four pillars in the throne room, there's only three. And that's because Raiden's lightning, and I think if Johnny does the shadow kick, it can do screwy things on hardware, like screen flicker and stuff like that. So it's probably something that just got cut because they didn't have time to try to fix it. Yep, there's the short uppercut. That's his close up. Okay, so he has a short zap. I bet the short zap is kind of like the what do they call that? Like the back punches for the other ones. Let's put these together. So the shortcut is the short uppercut. That's his elbow. We know about that one. It's this short zap that interests me. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, oops. Really? Certain characters won't allow Goro's lair to appear pre-endurance rounds. Didn't know that. I always thought you had to go through you had to go through all the stages once before you could get to Goro's lair, or you just get there on uh, the last endurance. Okay, yeah, that's one that might be one of those back punch type deals where it gives you a little zap. That's neat. What else you got for us, Raiden? That foot smack is so silly looking, honestly. I mean, I get it, but like everybody else is throwing knees, and he's got this like super high, short roundhouse thing that just knocks you back a little bit. And if you ever notice, his throw in MK2 does a ridiculously small amount of damage. This is all pretty normal stuff. Hey, what's up? What's up, Miller? Nice to see you, friend. How much have you seen so far? Yeah, the round has very little range too. You're right. But yeah, his flip, his throw, he just very cool. Have you seen some of the unused gifs or the I'm sorry, the unused sprites? I've made some gifs out of them, like Johnny's unused fatality punches a hole through your head, grabs something out of your head, and throws it down. And let's see. Jax's fatality, his arm rip fatality, I think originally is like he holds your arms up after he rips them off instead of throwing them behind him. His air projectile, which is seen in MK Trilogy. Baseball, like it's almost like a baseball punch, where it looks like he's winding up, punches you. That would have made a good fatality. Instead, we got the clapper instead. Johnny's kind of like I don't know what kind of punch that is, but it's something. And then this was called a throw up. I don't know because he has the high energy ball. I don't know if that was a concept for that. It just ended up not going anywhere. Not really sure. And then Raiden. I don't think I saved that one, did I? I did. He's got like this short zap. It's called short zap. Probably an up close move that gives him a quick jolt. Okay, it's there. Yeah, this is pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so here's that death blow where it looks like I think he like picks you up and electrocutes you basically. Cuz he has the shocker fatality. All right, so looks like he has several that are unused. So let me M1 death blow. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's put this into a GIF. Let's see how that looks. RN1, not M1. And he probably, like, the fatality would probably have him moving his hands around several times to kind of simulate electrocuting you. So there's that one. And let's grab this Raiden 2 Death Blow. R2 Death Blow. Looks like he only has, what, three of them? Huh. Do I have that right? Yeah, I guess so. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm curious. That's got to be probably pretty similar frames. Probably pretty similar frames to how he creates Kid Thunder, isn't it? Maybe that's why that one was cut, because they decided to use those frames for a friendship. Guess we'll find out. Green Raiden. Look at that. Huh. That is interesting. $32X MK2 Arcade Edition. What is that, James? That's a cool thing right there, though. I think it's a pretty good looking green palette for Raiden, honestly. And there's Raiden punched in the head. Environmentally friendly Raiden. Yeah, so there's Kid Thunder. So that very well may be what it is. Although it's too bad they didn't use the it's too bad they didn't use that original fatality where he picks you up and electrocutes you. Although, you could mix it up. You could give him that one that you could give it that kind of shocker fatality where he just, zaps you. You never know what's coming, Kid Thunder or your death. I'm just saying. Graydon Thunberg. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Oh, these are like Shao Kahn's rocks when he dies. Snowball stuff. Okay. Splitter. Huh. Oh, okay. Probably. So the way those look. So when they're when they're going back and like when they're sliding, their assets are just they're split. Makes it easier for them to complete that animation, like when they're sliding on the ice. That makes a little more sense. Yeah, the best mods are the free ones. I mean, everything really, um, especially like MK Plus. That's all. You know, there's no cost for the game itself. Like when people buy the ROMs and stuff, that's I tell people this. I've told people this in the past. Nobody's paying for the game. The game itself is completely free. Obviously, you can patch it on MAME, and if you have your own ROM, if you have your own ROMs and your own burners, you can get it for free. The uh, the only thing that it costs if if you want it and you don't have ROMs or a burner, it just costs the material of the ROMs and the time it takes to burn them and the transport to the post office. You're not paying for the game; it's completely free. Always, always will be. Let's see. No Kano transformations headlocked. I'm sorry to say. That's a very bright explosion. And there's our buddy, Tiger. Does Tiger have an uppercut? Yes, he does. That kick sprite is amazing. I know that's used in Trilogy and not in 2, but that kick sprite is amazing. Buzz, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It could have been to save on memory. Of course, we look at it now, and ROMs are ridiculously cheap if you buy them in big enough bulk. But back then, those chips weren't cheap, so they probably did have to consider, like, in the case of MK3, I don't remember how much more graphics, like how many more graphics chips they were using. I mean, they had, they had, they still had things like the extra arenas. Um, I can't count it all in my head right now, but however many arenas MK2 had compared to how many arenas MK3 and later Ultimate MK3 had, and then you had more characters, you had less cloned characters. So uh, in MK2 you had what, one, two, three, the three male ninjas, not counting Smoke and Noob, but you had the three male ninjas, two female ninjas. So you had 5 out of the 12 characters that were palette swaps. In MK3, you only had the 2 palette swaps, Smoke and, or I guess 3 with Smoke, Sector, and Cyrax. But that's 3 out of 15 compared to 5 out of 12. Uh, so you had more individual sprites. And plus, you had more individual sprites because of you had more sprites per character because of the combos and stuff. So making the character slightly smaller may have been it may very well have been a memory consideration. K-noob. Yeah, here's the one. Uh, like the what is that? He does. I don't think he uses. He uses that in Trilogy, but not in MK2. The the grab and throw, the grab and hit. There's the tiger uppercut. No copyright infringement, Capcom. Okay. Huh. His his fireball is called a puke. That's amazing. Okay, that's what I thought. That his walking stuff is very subdued compared to what it was Tuesday's stream. If you remember Tuesday's stream, we'll go back and look at it. But if you remember Tuesday's stream, he was like, I mean, he was crazy walking. See if I can find it here anywhere. Oh, and our dead guy. This is from the Living Forest, but he's palette swapped here. Where is? No, I gotta find it. There it is. Yeah, he's definitely running there. Walk, walk, walk. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you can tell he's shaded differently too. And honestly, he was such a good sub boss. Like he was hard as heck, but he was a good sub boss. Like Motaro is just a pushover. Let's just keep him walking. Yeah, he's like that's like a super ticked off walk. He's like thundering through the house. Yeah, if this dude comes walking towards you like this in a fight, I don't think I could run away fast enough. We got through that. So these are the endings again, as well as some of the other, like the versus screens and some of the storyline stuff. There's that one background with Khan. Poor Shang begging for his life. There's Goro and Shang. Here's our buddy, everybody's favorite sorcerer. Maybe Kano took his lunch money and that's why he's tied up. Okay, here's something. Shang has a round punch. He's got at least 5 frames of it. Oh, the kick was amazing. Yes. Absolutely it should have. Alright, let's make us another. Well, that ain't right. What? What did I do wrong? Huh. Yeah, that's right. I'm just kind of curious though. If we, I'm just curious how this will look. Stick this at the front. Yeah, it's better. That's an interesting thing. Like I said, I was talking to some guys earlier this week, and I think I might have said it on stream. I think back and high punch, either back and high punch like what Katana and Baraka have, might have originally maybe they planned for it to be a thing for everybody, but it also could have been, it was rumored that they wanted to do a combo system and having that extra close up punch kind of thing for an animation would have definitely lent itself to combos. Very possible. Either way is very possible. Let's Let's see. That's all standard stuff. Just a blade swipe. That's all it is. And why Johnny's kick is in there, that's kind of weird. Not really sure why. Let's see what else we got. It's roundhouse. It's duck. Yeah, it's all standard stuff. Nothing special in there. Jump punches, punches. Straight up jump kick. Stumble. Blocks. Getting hit. Just throw. Yep, that's all normal stuff. There's death blows. Okay, I want to look at his death. Because it looks like there's a little bit of extra in there. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where is... He has a lot. Probably in the next page. Because, yeah, there's some other stuff coming up here. Hopefully we find it here. I really want to find it. There's the backflip. We've seen it. Huh. Hey, what's up, Chardonnay? Oh, that's the pitfall. See if I can find his victory stance. Ah. Interesting. Oh, I bet I know why. So, okay. I think I understand now. So the death blow 12, 13, and 14, and 15, they're incomplete. They're just his head. Probably because it uses his lower body from 11. But let's. Yeah. So this will take some doing to incorporate those. Um, I want to put one together real quick though. Ah, see where this is going. There we go. I think it was. Because watch this, Buzz. Watch. And so if you go to. Well, yeah, see, it leaves them there. Yeah. So yeah, I'll bet the laugh was intended for that. I just gotta find the other segment. Ah. $11. There's 11. There's 11A, so we need to find like 11B. Yeah, this one might take a little bit of doing, but let's put this together. Alright, this one might take a little bit of doing, guys, but bear with me. Okay. Yeah, so like it's in MK2 plus. Um, but it's like, and it was also in MK2 TE. But I wonder if it was just an incomplete animation meant for this fatality. Of course, then we got to go look back at his fatality where he turns them into whatever, and like what happens to them then? Like, do they just disintegrate? Oh gosh, these are so small. Oops. Get to see a real hack go to work here. Yep, CS2. Yeah, Buzzdust. Paul used Khan's laugh. I think Conqueror did as well. Yep. CS2 because it cost exactly $0. Oh no. Oops. Alright, so uh, Looks like he's posing for like senior pictures in high school. Like, all right, give us a laugh, Shang. Oh yeah, you do you. Looking fabulous. There we go. Darn it. That's fine. So this is um, okay. It's 12, 13. Sorry. I don't know if I don't know if I was doing some mouth breathing there or what, guys. My bad. Uh, I get kind of quiet when I do this. My bad. So this is 13. Da, 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 da. Oh gosh, I'm off centered. There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, now let's go back here. $11, $12 full, 13 full, 14 full. All right. See, so 12, 13, 14, 12, 12, don't need. 12, 13, 14, 13, 12. Oh, let's do this. Let's try that, see how bad it is. Sorry, I'm trying to make this look. Okay, that's satisfactory. The electric grab, and then add the used death blow frames. I might do that, Buzzed. I did one earlier, but for some reason, it's just like it's almost like there's just like a missing frame. Like like 6 and 7. There's a missing one between 5 and 6. See how we do that. All right. We're going to show that. And then Fernando, goodbye. There's no Ermac in MK1. One more time. Okay. I'll take that. Yep. Okay. I'm satisfied with that one. See, that's one you never see. Because he has a fatality like his MK3 Soul Steel fatality is similar to that. There's a couple of unused frames, but like I couldn't make it look good. So, all right, that's enough Photoshop for now. Okay. All right, so we're done with Shang, right? All right. Now it's on to the ugly Mo, which is, of course, Baraka. God, he is an ugly dude. Okay. So, his elbow, I always thought his elbow hit funny. Because it looks like it looks less of an elbow and it looks more like a backhand. And that's exactly what it is. It's a backhand. It's just weird though because yeah, like I said, it hits. It seems like it hits funny. It's probably correct, but so yeah, that's pretty normal stuff. Now he has the blade swipe, so I don't anticipate him having a back punch kind of move. Oh, Ermac is not in MK1. Is that what you're talking about? Ermac in MK1 or MK2? It specifically says Ermac does not exist. Hey, welcome back, CMM. Oh, let's see. Nothing too special here either. I don't expect to see too much from Baraka. Yeah, he had his two-part knee. There's his swipe. Blade spark. And nothing really. His victory pose, his stab. Shred, there's his spin. Of course, we all knew about his spin. The sword kick. We knew that one's been known. That it's got to be about you. There's no way that game could have, or there's no way that move could have ever been useful in the game. But yeah, that's all pretty normal stuff. Blue Baraka. Hole in your head Baraka. Yep, that's all basically normal stuff, sadly. Alright. So now we got some stage stuff. Alright. Alright, stop bickering, both of you. Not now, boy, and 3ZC. Stop it. Yeah, this is all. I wish I had like the builder. I think Paul built an arena builder where you can actually see the entirety of the arena without having it segmented. You can actually see the arena. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let it go. 3ZC. There's armory stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, there's the attract mode stuff. That's cool. Alright, I said enough. We know it's about Mortal Kombat 2. That's a scary looking dude, I'm just going to say. He was much more scary in old man form. There's the second attract mode. Pictures. What's funny to me is they used his MK2 outfit in one scene and his MK1 outfit in another. Okay. There's our buddy. Let's get a view of the magnificent of Shao Kahn. Ah, there you are, buddy. There you are. Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, they're fighting in the Warrior Shrine. We looked through that just a little bit earlier, Spiritless, and there wasn't really anything of note. I, Reptile has the air spit. That was that's about it. That was I think I showed that on Tuesday. Hey, there's WWF right there. Yep, so the logo's definitely there. There's the Deadpool, and there's those tiles, those colored tiles at the back behind the fence. There's nothing. I wish there was some like unused stuff in here, but there's really not for the Deadpool. And then here's our buddy right here. That's very similar to what we saw earlier. There's our other buddy. There's the big MK2 logo. So this is interesting. This is the warrior. This is the warrior shrine from MK1. That, of course, is the courtyard. Palace gates. It's the pit. This looks like the character select screen. So that's the storyboard construction stuff. More storyboard construction stuff. There's that one unused one of Kintaro. It's kind of ominous looking. And then there's the men, the myth, the legends. And this is the continue screen. The portal. With the unused pagodas. the mountain. More Deadpool stuff. I'm going to compare this to the first Deadpool. Oh, interesting. Huh. Looks like they got different palettes in there, maybe. Like this green, like the walls were green or something. It's kind of weird. Higher resolution videos of the, or higher resolution images of the pool too. That's the same. More story stuff. Kombat tomb. If you look at the Kombat tomb background pieces, like the sky pieces up here, looks very similar to the Deadpool. Actually, it's the same as the Deadpool. Yeah, it's the same. There's the tower stuff. No terracotta warriors in here. And some clads from the tower. And as far as I can tell, that about wraps up the the graphics portion of this. I did see something though that I wanted to look at. Yeah, I want to look at this. Um, this is us. This is stuff for Trilogy. BDD. I already got new select, didn't I? Yeah. Let's grab a couple of these real quick. We'll wrap up soon. New lads. Oh, new ladder. That's the portal ladder, or the choose your destiny screen for MK Trilogy. That's just the UMK3 select screen. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Gotta change my view. Hang on. There we go. Ah! Spinning drills. No, there's. Looking at the source, there's really nothing there for MK3. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's the blue portal. Did we get all of the dot BDDs out of this one? Yeah, I think we did. Let's see. Try by. What is this? Let's find out. Okay, yeah, it's the Trilogy buy-in screen. I'd love to find some nice artwork in here hidden somewhere, you know? Well, if the Peter, if the sprite rips are done accurately, like the dump is done accurately, all the palettes and everything that are in game would apply, and theoretically you can add these graphics. Excuse me. Theoretically, you can add the graphics in and make new animations and stuff. And the MUGEN folks will have fun with it. You're welcome. Aha! Attract. Audio. Wonder. Let's go with some good old Audacity. All right, y'all. Set your ears. God forbid we have a repeat of Tuesday. And there's one more thing. Don't CMM Peter, somebody remind me before we go. I have to let you guys listen to something. Nope, not even gonna try with that one. That's nothing but static. Oh Lord, that is nothing but static also. Um, maybe. It looks like nothing but static. Huh. Oh, it's because it's paused. I'm still up. I am still up. Um, yeah, I don't know what rate this has got to go down to. I'll turn the volume down. What on earth? You can almost make something out of that. What on earth is this? I have no idea what this is supposed to be, if anything. Let's try to import it a little bit different way. Let's take the WMD file. Ears. Ears. Yeah, that's no idea what that is. No. Might need something like Nintendo specific to run that because here, what is this? CUSN64. Patch defines car horns, car fly, car start, chopper, crash. What the heck? Huh. That's weird. An LST file. Interesting. The instruments? The remaining instruments? Okay. Yeah, I'm into the N64 source right now, so. I wish there was something good in here. Nope, not even trying it. Alright, that's enough. Old audio. This is this old stuff that you see, I think, has to do with the old beta, which is that has the ultimate screen for like the ultimate continue screen and stuff like that that looks like Ultimate MK3. I think. MK Water. So here's our BDD file. And we'll make some images out of it. Yep. That's the water tower. Or not the water tower, good lord. That's the waterfront. Yep. So that's the all the background stuff. MK1 back. Oh, there we go. Huh. Throne room. Alright. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, there's nothing too incredibly fun in here. Makes me a little sad. Yeah, I did see those. Yep. Sony. What's in here? Okay, I'm not worried about that. So there's Tusk, there's new, and there's old. Campfire highlight. Okay. Crazy the stuff that they did between the two versions, so it seems. Noob Pro. Okay, the loop to dissipate. All right. Tournament.bdd. That looks interesting. Oh no. Where did my utility go? Ah. There you are. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Looks like this. Um, Looks like there's a tournament setting. Let's open Photoshop back up. That'll be fun, right? All right, just a little bit longer. It's kind of hard to see. Good lord. It's kind of really hard to see, actually. Let's see. All right, let's make a. I don't know. There. Oh. Yep, that's what it's turning into. Oops. So yeah, there you go. 8-person tournament. That's kind of neat looking. MKTournament.o. No. .u64. What is? Oh, that's a palette. Chronicle.bdd. What is this? Let's see what this is. Chronicle. Oh, shoot. This will be easy to put together. Huh. Look at that. It's kind of cool. This was the original trilogy title was MK Chronicles. Oops. Damn it. There we go. There we go. else we got in here? Williams logo. Alright, nothing special there. We all know about that one. Goro, huh? This is interesting. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I bet that's what it is. Because it's the armory. It's Goro's lair. Yep. I bet it goes up to the. I bet the tomb is in here also. Yep, tomb.bdd. Okay. Gradient. Curious as to what this is. Of course I'm curious as to what it is. I'm curious as to what all of it is. Like the background of the options screen. MK City. City background. Is that the street? Oh, it's the rooftop, I bet. Yep. It's the rooftop. Which means the bank. MK Bank 80. Any floors? We get the carpet. No, this is something different now. This is the old MK Trilogy stuff. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright. We're going to wind this portion of it down. We're about done here tonight. One thing left. And actually, hang on. I'm going to have to mute this for a second so I can make sure this is what I want. Or wait a minute. This thing's been muted the whole time, hasn't it? Haha. Okay. One second. Now, I'm going to do this. Make sure you guys can hear this. I'm going to put this on. You guys can hear that? Make sure you guys can hear that. Okay. Now, I want you to pay attention to the sound. Do not pay attention to the fighter. Do not pay attention to who the icon is on. Listen to the sound. Hear that?
Round one, fight. Rain wins. Flawless victory.
Yep, that is, there was a utility that came in the source dump that allows for compression of, that allows DCS algorithm or whatever compression methods for audio. And it took a lot of work to get it right. But yeah, there it is. There it is. We got rain. We actually have an announcement. So maybe I'll put something together. I'll dust off MK3 Plus and fix the code in there to say his name when he wins a round. The reason that it's over top of Melina's soundbite is Melina has a very convenient soundbite, like the soundbite data on the DCS chip is very conveniently located. So I just used that. It's like an even address. It's like the address ends with a 0, so that makes it easy as pie. And here's what I did was I took the audio from MK Trilogy for the PC. I installed MK Trilogy on PC. I used DOSBox, and there's a clip each winner's announcement. So I took that, I imported it into Audacity. I cut it so it only says rain instead of rain wins, and I used that to use the tool which is called Henry. I used Henry to compress the file. I had to manually edit it because the compression tool adds about 100 extra bytes that are in there for reasons I'm not sure of yet. But once I got that right, it imported correctly. So here we go. It's that was the last real hurdle for years, because it was always, DCS compression is proprietary. It can't be done. You have to have the tool. You have to have the program. We learned how to add graphics to the audio chips, or to the graphics chips. I learned how the DCS sound, how the data on the DCS, how it works. I learned how the addresses are read, how it's gone from program ROM to DCS, how all that works. That's how I was able to bring a couple of sounds from MK3 in. Going from DCS to DCS is very easy. It's literally cut and paste. Had to move some data around, but I got it done. And now we have this tool that allowed me to import a sound into DCS. So it was finally done. The tool is called Henry. That's it. So, but It is 1:15. We've been at this for almost 3.5 hours. I'm tired, and I need to go to bed. So um, I'm going to jump off here, guys. Like the stream if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, all that stuff. Um, just want to get the awareness for this stuff out there, that this cool stuff for these cool old cool games exists, and that would be amazing. The more we can get this out, the more information that's out there, people can see how these old games work, and people can see the sprite rips, and they can see the unused data and all that in a way that they wouldn't have been able to see it before. So, but yeah, we'll cover some audio stuff in part three. I'll dig around and see what else I can find. We'll probably dig through the code as well. I don't know when part three will be. It'll probably be next week. It definitely won't be tomorrow night, and it probably won't be. It will definitely will not be tomorrow night, Sunday night, or Monday night, because tomorrow night is New Year's Eve. Sunday night is New Year's Day in the evening, and that's all spent with family and friends. And then Monday night is the Bengals game. The Bengals are playing the Bills at 8:30 on Monday night, so I will be watching that. So, yep, there will definitely be a part three, but it'll be next week. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to keep up to date on Twitter also. I might put together a quick video tomorrow in the morning or the afternoon or something. I don't know, regarding like the unused sprites that we turned into gifts tonight. So, all right, guys, everybody, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you next time. Take care.